All right, so for today's video, I decided I wanted to weigh in on something that's kind of a little close to me because I definitely did it for most of my life, and that's excuses. Everyone makes excuses about weight loss. It's just part of the process. You can't get up and do this or that because your back hurts. You can't go for a walk because what if you couldn't make it back? That was one of my favorites. I was scared I would get to the end of the street and not be able to walk back up the hill or something. Gladly, I can do that today, but that was something that was a real fear. Or my favorite excuse to hear, and this is just my absolute favorite, right? When people say, I can't buy healthy food's more expensive. McDonald's doesn't add up, Taco Bell doesn't add up. All this junk food, Applebee's, pizzas, whatever, all that stuff somehow doesn't add up to your bank account. But buying some asparagus or some broccoli or something, that's going to add up big time, right? And I know that because I went to, this is so stupid. Oh my God. All right. I was at a doctor's appointment. I decided I was going to stop at the co op because I'd never been in one before. I was like, oh, my girl said to get some bell peppers, get this, get that. So I go in, I buy like some grass fed beef, which cost me extra money. And then I buy two orange bell peppers, right? Almost $8 for two bell peppers that I could have got for like $2 at Walmart. But that's definitely an excuse. I'm not telling you to go to the co-op and buy no $20 bell peppers like I did, but excuses are a very real part of reality, and they're a very real part of why people don't start the weight loss process sooner. And I wish I had started it sooner. I wish I had started lifting sooner, but I used my back as an excuse not to lift weight. And I used my, bad knee or whatever as an excuse not to go for walks. Also, my back. I was in too much pain to do this, too much to do that. It was too big a hurdle to overcome. I couldn't just drop 300 pounds overnight, so I was too far gone. That was my excuse. There was no coming back for me. And years of sitting there like that, just using that excuse that I was too far gone, I couldn't make it back, really weighed on me. Like, no pun intended, it weighed on me. And mentally, I really believe that because if you use that excuse and you think that, you're going to believe it yourself eventually. You could say it so many times that eventually you're going to speak it into existence. And those excuses are going to become a very real part of your reality. And I got there. And I watched the show recently, My 600 Pound Life. I've been watching clips here and there, kind of because I'm sick in the head and I just want to see people that are doing worse or where I was at one point. And something about that gives you this weird sense of accomplishment. I know I'm a scumbag, but whatever. That's just how it is. You want to see people doing worse than you. It makes you feel better about yourself. I'm being totally honest about that. I have no reason to hide it. I'll tell you guys everything, right? But those excuses that they make on the show about how they can't get up and go get their own food, at one point I couldn't walk into the store on my own, right? That was a very real struggle for me. I couldn't just get up and go like I wanted to, like I can now. I'm very, very proud that I can just get up and go now. But these people were using every excuse they could. They were blaming their enablers or the people that gave them food or cooked for them. And that's just not the way to go about life. Yeah, sure, everybody has excuses, right? And everybody's going to use them to some point. But at what point are you going to hold yourself accountable? What point are you going to be the one who, did this to yourself? And what point are you going to take accountability and decide to make the change for yourself and fight your way back? Because at some point, you got to decide you're going to fight. Here's an example. All right, today is it would have been my girlfriend's father's birthday today. He passed away 11 months ago. So she's having an extremely tough day. But she got up, she went to work, she's doing what she has to do because she's an adult, and that's just how you live life. You get up and you move forward. There's no sitting still, there's no stopping. I am going to go pick up some Applebee's and bring her lunch or whatever because she loves those Oriental chicken salad or whatever. And I got to get extra vinaigrette because she loves that shit too. But I'm going to do that for her just to hopefully make her day a little bit better. But she didn't use that excuse today. It wasn't a reason for her not to get up. It wasn't a reason for her not to just go to work or call out or whatever. And people that are overweight tend to harp on the woe is me attitude. I'm not going to take responsibility for what I've done to myself. And this, and this are the reasons I can't lose weight. I have a low metabolism. I'm holding water weight. I think I'm eating way less calories than I was. I only snuck 10 brownies today. I used to eat 20. But people use excuses. Excuses are an everyday part of life. And I kind of just wanted to weigh in on that today because I'm somebody who's used excuses for a lot of their life. And, I couldn't do this for pain. I couldn't do this because I couldn't cook this food, or I couldn't do that. I had a ton of excuses. I finally held myself accountable. I started losing weight, and I'm still working on it. I'm not where I want to be, but I really just wanted to weigh in on that today and, yeah, touch on that because I really am getting tired of when I watch clips of that show, seeing people make excuses. Excuses are the one thing that I did for a majority of my life that I just can't stand now because there's no reason not to take accountability and make that step forward for yourself. All right, you got to find your why. Why are you going to make this change? Why are you going to work towards a better future? And where do you want to be in the future? That's just me weighing in, guys. All right, thanks. Oh, yeah, guys. One more thing. If I was going to harp on excuses, I sat on a controller. I would have never friggin' bought this 30-pound weight because it's just too heavy for me. But I'm not going to use that excuse. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep lifting this damn thing until I can use it. No more excuses for me. No more excuses for anybody. Take accountability for your own actions. Take accountability for your own lot in life. And work towards something. Work towards making yourself stronger. Work towards bettering your life. Excuses are going to be there forever. But when are you going to stop using them? That's the real question I have for you today. But lose pounds, gain inches. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Big Sean out.